Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Pada Padme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Murmu. Direct disciples, Shivanandaji, Brahmanandaji, and all this, with one voice, they used to say, listen, listen, Shravana. But don't stop with that. Strive to reach. We are reading, we are understanding, we are accepting. But unless it is implemented in life, we won't be able to achieve what is the ultimate goal of human life. Immediately it must be translated into action. What we hear, what we understand, what it comes to our heart as truth and reality, immediately it must be implemented in life and executed in such a way that we progress, we evolve, we reach, and we succeed. By the evening of life, the great task that is before in our life, before in hands, the task we have to finish and be free. And it is possible for every human, because all that is necessity is kept within. The will alone is what the nature expects and demands. Apply your will. How do you begin? Not to forget God. One important sutra in our life is, don't forget God. Ma manusmara yudhyacha. You will have to fight. Life is a constant sangrama, unending war, war within and war without. And this war, you have to slowly evolve to your divinehood ultimate, go back to your source. And that is the design, nature's plan, expectation, demand from this jiva. Strive, my child, strive to evolve. So this, we have to immediately see that everything, just to begin, I should not forget God. I should not forget God. I will do all the work, all the activities. I will talk, dance, play, sing, move about, eat, do everything, but I will not forget God. One thing, because you have to be anchored somewhere when there is the wind of the world flowing. A boat anchored, a ship anchored is safe even if the cyclone comes. But you are always safe. So that safety, that protection, that inner guidance you get when you start implementing the things that you have acquired and known it to be true in your life. And we have to reach long way to go, miles and miles, before we rest. As prana, he perceives the infinite universe. As prana, he perceives, H capital God, perceives the infinite universe. The man of faith beholds him. Whole thing can be viewed, known, seen, and only by God. I cannot see everything. I have limitation. But within the limitation, I can see. Within the limitation, I can lift, walk, move. Within the limitation, I can speak. I have certain freedom, I have certain limitation also. I cannot see what is minute. I cannot see what is happening in the other's mind. I cannot see what is in his heart. I cannot see any person's past or future. I have limitation. But God doesn't have limitation. So we depend upon God for everything, for that knowledge, how to know, how to reach, how to go beyond all limitations. So this part is most important part of our life. The prana is the energy in a living being. Now, generally we call energy. Energy is what? Wherever you see a movement can be anything. My mind is thinking, it is moving, acting. I am breathing, there is movement. I am planning something, my intellect is working. Wherever, cross, I am going somewhere, I am moving, I am taking water, I am acting. Where we see movements, anywhere, any kind of movement is there, there is energy. This energy in living being we call prana. Prana is the energy in living being, not in matter. Matter, energy is there which you have to extract. Suppose wood, you have to ignite. Rub till it gets heated up and it flows out, unbroken. So, like that. But in your living, it is governed by consciousness. I breathe, I'm working with consciousness. I want to take something, I want to go for play. Energy, I'm manifesting through consciousness. Consciousness is governing the energy. So, energy governed by consciousness in a living being is called prana. Because life is there. Praniti iti prana. Praniti, it breathes, it lives, it is alive. When it's alive, the living force, the vital force, the expression of consciousness through matter is called prana. So, consciousness must be behind for energy to be the pranas. Otherwise, it will be energy only at matter level. Water is flowing, I am also walking. Water is flowing, there is no prana. It is energy making move. I move because consciousness is there. I move, consciousness is making it move, then it's called prana. Prana and energy same. In living being governed by consciousness, it's called. Even I'm asleep also. I may not be physically conscious, but consciousness is there. Otherwise it will become a dead body. That consciousness, one is manifest, one is unmanifest, or is a parallel channel. The life is continuing. Breathing and everything goes on when you are sleeping also. This is the prana maintained by nature. When I consciously do, this prana governed by me. Ego is doing. When I am asleep, it is good. Nature is continuing all the activities to keep the body alive. Nature working, myself working. Now, the whole universe is, he calls it prana. The prana. Prana is universal consciousness. When God's prana is making every object, every living being act. He acting, everybody is acting. Tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. That is why in the Purusha Sukta, we call Sahasra Shirsha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrapad. He is spreading through all lives, innumerable eyes, innumerable bodies, innumerable movements. Imagine the cosmic prana, which is working as individual prana. We think we have got electricity here. Another house, they have electricity there. But source is one. That electricity from generating station which is coming is distributed, and each one is calling, my house there is electricity, your house there is no electricity. Mine, yours is coming just by diversification. And it is one at the base from the generating station, if you see. Like that, universal consciousness is manifesting in individual consciousness. Universal prana, God's prana is working in all living beings as individual pranas. Cosmic mind is working in every individual as the individual mind. It is indivisible. Mind is indivisible, one. But each has put his fencing up to his body. If I do here, you will not understand. If I touch anywhere, you will understand, because your mind is there. Mind is not here. So if I do like this, you will not understand. If I do like this, you will understand. So touch, you see. Here I am not there, here. The mind is there, continuing, but I have put my fencing only up to the body. If I remove this fencing, I am universal mind. So you have put the fencing, this is my house. Nature has not put, nor you can cut space into my space and your space. You cannot cut. You can build a wall, space is continuing in and through the wall. You cannot cut it. You cannot break it. It is one. But my space and your space comes into picture, you see. It's an imaginary line separating. Mind has separated it and kept. So there is one space which we divide, one mind which we divide, one intellect which we divide. All these are just an understanding. In reality, there is one mind, one thing. Now, that prana which is governing the whole universe is the prana that it personally sees. Just like how you are pervading this body and anything happening deep inside the stomach, if there is pain, you understand, you see. Your eyes cannot go there, but you understand, oh, there is pain here. Because you pervade it. Like that, God pervades everything, and personally, here, outside you can never know if pain is there. Others' body you cannot know pain is there. Within your body, you can know anywhere, any kind of pain. Like that, God can know every bit of movement, everything, every pain of every jiva, He can understand. Every feeling of every jiva He can understand, because He pervades personally every object. So this, He is the one being who is aware of everything, who pervades everything, experiences everything, and that's why it's called universal prana. Now He is, as prana, He pervades the infinite universe. How beautiful, you see. As prana, He pervades. As prana, I pervade the whole of my body. And universe is His body, God's body. He pervades everything through that energy that is making it alive. The man of faith beholds Him. I am breathing because He is making me breathe. I am hungry because he is making me hungry. He is experiencing my hunger. He is not only supporting it, he is experiencing simultaneously. Just like pain you are experiencing anywhere within the body. Actual pain is experienced, is undergoing by the cells that are alive there. Suppose I have knee pain. The cells within the knee are experiencing intense pain. I am also experiencing same pain because I am pervading it. In sleep, the cells undergo same pain. In sleep, I don't experience that pain at all. Once I sleep, I will not know the pain in my knee. Waking, I know. Because in sleep, I am not pervading. That pervasion, God pervades everything. He knows every pain, everything. So He pervades, and being one with it, man beholds Him. Oh, the man of faith, God is there. One who has faith, he understands. Oh, I am experiencing pain. God is also simultaneously experiencing. Just like I am experiencing pain of every cell in my body, here suppose pain is there. I am experiencing the pain of those cells within me when I am in waking state because I pervade it. God pervades at all times. Beyond time also is there. I am there only when I am awake. When I sleep, I am not there. So I will not know the pain when I sleep. God is no limitation of time. He pervades the whole universe at all times. So one who has faith, he understands, I am also experiencing, he is also experiencing. He is the real experiencer. I am temporary artificial experiencer. Man of faith beholds Him, living, resplendent, and root of all. Root of all because it cannot be known. You can know the shoots, fruits, everything. What is supporting the tree is not neither air nor the earth. It is rooted in earth. What all the plant needs, nutrition, water, this, that, everything is supplied by this earth. It is rooted in earth. We are rooted in God. He is root of all living beings. Resplendent. He is ever bright. Look at our consciousness, how it cognizes. It is His light that I am getting that light. Living. Life belongs to Him. Everything is living. Beyond the senses, eternal and essence of consciousness, Chaitanya, consciousness, essence of consciousness. Beyond the senses. Senses have limitation. Beyond the senses you have to go. Beyond the mind, beyond the intellect to know the truth. You can know the truth only when you are not limited by anything. The moment you touch a sense organ and perceive this world, it is limited. Senses are limited. Mind is limited. They are my instruments, but just like you are seeing through a microscope. Microscope has limitation. It can expand to some extent only. I may not be able to see a bacteria or a virus through a microscope. I need a different instrument altogether. So here microscope has, I cannot use a microscope for seeing far off things. I need a binocular. With microscope I cannot see who is moving about 1 kilometer away. Instrument has limitation. I cannot use washing machine for taking bath. It has limitation. It can wash clothes only. It cannot wash my dog. The limitations are there. I'm using the instruments, senses. I'm using mind. It has limitation. So it puts me into limitation. It reveals part only. And I mistake it for the whole. Now I have a cloth wearing. This maroon, small, thick, dark maroon stray. This one is there. Suppose I see, my eyes can see only that one spot and judge my whole cloth, how it would be. Varieties of clothes, varieties of colors. Suppose I see here and think the whole cloth is maroon. Like that we are judging everything through the small senses which is depicting a small part of this creation. So God alone is the knower of all that exists. Beyond senses is beyond senses. Eternal, not limited by time. Eternal. The universes appear and disappear. He can be witness. Kalpas go. He is a witness because he is beyond senses. He is eternal. The essence of consciousness, Chaitanya. Essence of consciousness is bliss, peace, love, absolute. Bliss, peace, love, Ananda, the infinite existence, the Brahman. The essence of consciousness. God is the essence of consciousness. This consciousness is what we see. Chaitanya. It is Chaitanya. Consciousness means it is Ananda Sagara, Shanti Sagara, Prema Sagara. So, bliss, peace, love, absolute is the most important feature of this world. And beyond, we see through limitations, so it's not looking the ocean of bliss. I'm not able to experience the ocean of bliss because I'm seeing through senses and mind. Otherwise, this is ocean of bliss. After enlightenment, you'll experience that bliss everywhere. That limitations go away. And you'll experience that Ananda everywhere. Essence of consciousness. He shines in the cave of the heart. Cave of the heart. Why do we call it cave? Because it is, the Upanishads say, how when you go inside, how it goes on shrinking, doors. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya. Last, it will be Angushta Matram. The Purusha, the indweller, seems to be Angushta Matra. That is the 10th door. It's Angushta Matra. Angushta this much. Thumb size. When you go inside, the Purusha, the indweller, Puri Shayati iti. One who is lying down in the body, Pura. This is considered as a citadel or a city itself. As if this is a nation or city or a country in which Puri Shayati exists or sleeps, pervades. This is called Purusha, indweller. Now that Purusha, Upanishad say, it is fingers, thumb size, Angushta Matram. So God, inside God is only this Angushta Matram. What is this Angushta Matram? It's like door to a huge edifice. A big, vast palace is there. Small door is there. like that 10th door. As the moment you enter, it starts expanding. As you go, it's a reverse funnel. It is moving towards infinity. The door, 10th door is small. And it goes on opening, opening, opening to infinity. Till you go, it is a cave you are entering into. Then there is a small door, the 10th door. We have 9 doors outside, all senses holes. 9 holes, 9 doors. 10th door is within. The 10th door, it opens up. Just small. It looks like a cave. When you enter, it looks like a cave. And you see, it is a small hole in the end. And it opens up into infinity. So that 10th door, how it opens up, you see. He shines within the cave of the heart. Now you can understand cave of the heart. When you enter, you see the Chidakasha, space of consciousness. The space is space of matter. There is space of mind. Space of matter we call Mahakasha, Mahakasha, Mahakasha. Space of mind is Chitta Akasha, Chitta, TTA. Chitta Akasha is space of mind. I think, I imagine, I plan, everything is happening in mind. This is Chitta Akasha, space of mind. I see dreams in that night in the space of mind. Then there's space of consciousness, Chaitanya. Chaitanya space, Chidakasha. In that Chidakasha, you will see God manifesting with form. So He shines there in all greatness and glory in the cave of the heart. He shines in the cave of the heart, adorned with holiness. Adorned is just like a women put on the ornaments. They are adorning. Not adoring, adorning. Adorn is I am beautifying myself. Adorned with holiness. Just like I put some ornaments, his ornament is holiness. Wisdom. Wisdom is where the Nitya and Anitya are differentiated. And love. Important thing. Love. By meditating on Him, man is delivered from grief, dukkhat, ghora dukkha, and he transcends that dukkha. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.